Well, here we are, season number 6. The season has finally arrived again. However, unfortunately, this is going to be Antonio's last. The date is the 19th of February 2022. It's a Saturday morning. I'm getting ready bright and early. We are going to make our journey down to Miryang. The season opener is Seoul versus Gyeongnam. They normally play in Changwon, but for a couple of months now, they're going to be playing in Miryang. And how fitting would it have been if we got one more away game in before Antonio leaves? And it's even more fitting the fact that our first overnight stay for an away game was Busan. So here's what's going to happen. Right now, I'm going to make my way to Seoul Station. We're going to go all the way to Busan. Then from Busan, tomorrow morning, we'll get to Mugunghwa over to Miryang. Watch the game, and then after that, we'll go from Miryang back to Seoul. This should be one of the best away games. Let's see how it goes. Woke up this morning feeling fine. Got solid land on my mind. Chunjong's playing the way that the leopard should. Oh yeah. Something tells me we're into something good. Do.
Early start once again, as I make my way to the station to meet the lads for the game. Seoul Station is the destination today, and Joe is already there, looking for a shop assistant so he can actually buy the sandwich in the picture. We jump on the SRT, and we sat Antonio next to Summer Joshi, who kept kicking off every 10 minutes for the cab being too noisy. We probably didn't help the situation, literally laughing in his face. That man got off at Daegu. Surprise, surprise there. Put on my blue suede shoes and I put it to play. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, below the pouring rain. Yes, we had finally arrived in Busan, and I couldn't hold my excitement. A sing-song had to be sung. Now, you must be wondering, why are you dressed like a cowboy, Michael? Well, the answer's simple. Antonio is from Texas, and this is his last game. Nothing more, nothing less. Well, that, and whenever I have a drink in me, I think I'm either Garth Brooks or George Strait, so, yeah, don't ask. The night continued on, and I find myself getting a bit worse to wear. So I got home, had a kebab, and then, this happened.
I don't know.
Hey bro, do your legs work?
I don't know, but I can go on, boy. Go on, get you.
Right, let me make sure your legs are.
I don't.
Your legs are in. You're in bed. Your legs are in bed.
Can you lift me? I'm not that fat. Come on, lift me up.
Alright, I'm gonna go up and under. Up and under.
Oh, I'm not.
Up and under.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm not
Bloody hell!
I'm not that fat.
Bloody hell!
You
Like,
fucking cheeky bastard.
you
I'm
got
not that
absolute
fat.
limp. You got limp. Absolute limp.
I'm not that fat.
Give me. Jesus Christ!
I'm not that fat.
Jesus!
I weigh 75 kilograms.
Bloody hell!
What's the good boy?
Times by 3. Bloody no!
The next morning, and I felt like I was sentenced to life of a hangover. As I lay lifeless in Busan Station, I wondered how I'm actually going to get to Miryang. However, I felt like an angel was with me that day. A Korean hangover drink and a 38-minute train with views like this got me right as rain. That, and I sobered up realising that I broke the heel off my cowboy boot last night. Some dreadful stuff. To be honest, once I arrived in Miryang, I was thirsty again. Once we arrived in Miryang Station, we waited for James and Roddy, 2 characters you'll see later in the video. Now, off we went to the stadium, and this is a new ground for me. I've never been before, so it was quite interesting to take another one off the list. Now the game itself, it wasn't too bad. Seoul looked a better team, but it really did have 0-0 written all over it. I managed to hang my flags out, but the wind was absolutely destroying them. It looked like it was going to end 0-0. However, then a magic man Felipe Cadenazzi headed the ball into the back of the net and Seoul found themselves 1-0 up. The Leopards actually managed to hang on, and oh my goodness, I've just realised this is the first time I've actually made a video and Seoul's won in the game. The curse is over, we're going to win the league. Put the house on it. The celebrations continued, and our goalkeeper Yoon Bo-sang actually threw his gloves into the crowd, and lo and behold, Antonio caught it. We get back on the KTX, and Roddy decides he wants to be the cowboy now. The KTX trip home was an absolute blast, and we had a lot of fun. I actually bumped into Seoul Elan midfielder Kim Sun-min. We say goodbye to James as the train approached Daejeon, and that was the end of truly one of the greatest away days we ever had. It's a few days later now, and it's time for Gil-Jay and the doctor to say goodbye to Antonio. A couple of beers, followed by some apartment banter, always good for us. We had a fantastic evening and some great photos to take of the day. Then we move on to Sunday, and it was the last time we actually saw each other in this country. Antonio decided to be Pikachu, then followed by whatever this picture is right here. Anyway, over the last 4 years, we've seen it all. We explored every city, every province, in the rain, hail, snow and wind. We cried together, celebrated together, we've seen everything together. One day, we will watch Seoul Elan together once again, and I look forward to that day. So long, my friend.